So hey, guess who failed to notice a glaring blind spot in Wily Machine 4 Form 1? Yeah. It doesn't really change the difficulty rating, I wouldn't say. After all, it wasn't Form 1 that was giving me trouble. Basically, this takes away any hectic nature the battle may have had and just replaces it with tedium. But it's at least safe tedium. Completely and utterly safe tedium. And considering what all you have to go through before you get here, it's kinda nice to have a breather, I suppose. It's a pretty obvious blind spot if you think about it, though, which begs the question, how did I not notice it? But, yeah, I felt it was worth showing this. Yeah, seriously, how did I not notice that? Previously on Mega Man 4, boy. And now... Hello, Rowan Mithril here once again, getting back to the Mega Man 4 Fortress Stage Perfect runs. It's time for Skull Castle Stage 4, the final battle. One last skull hidden away in the snow. So there's not really too much to this stage, so we may as well use it to talk about the boss itself. It's time to go up against Wily's most annoying creation to date, the Wily Capsule. Quite unfortunately, it's an idea that the people at Capcom never got tired of. It's basically been in every game since Mega Man 4. Wily will spend the majority of the fight completely invisible, teleporting around at will, trying to telefrag you on occasion, and you actually have to use a Robot Master weapon against him in this case. The Mega Buster simply will not work. At the time of racing this game against my friends, I was not aware that the Ring Boomerang actually does work. But in my defense, it's best saved as a last resort anyway. It only does 1 damage per hit, meaning if you want to go in Ring Boomerang only, you have to land every single shot of it. Plus, the times that he's actually in a position where you can hit him with the Ring Boomerang, they're few and far between. Pharaoh Shot is a far better option. So, here we go. The spiraling circles, they're not indicative of where Wily himself is going to appear, just the shot that he's going to fire at you. And you have to be kind of careful, because he does have a hitbox even while invisible. The brief split second that he appears there, you have to get an idea of where he is, and if you've got time to actually counterattack him. I kind of panicked there. I probably had time to do it. Basically, the deal with this battle is that you've got to pay attention both to where he's firing from and where he's appearing. Didn't quite have time there. You can use charged up Pharaoh shots to make the fight go faster, but, you know, I have my no charge shot rule. And besides, it's kind of high risk, high reward. It does more damage to him, but it also takes more energy from the Pharaoh shot to use the charged shots, meaning you have less ammo to use against him. Unfortunately, I can't aim straight down. And so you're just gonna keep appearing there. That's too far away. Boy, you tried to telefrag me there, didn't you? It's not quite a telefrag since it's not instant death, but, I mean, you know, perfect run rules, it may as well be. Not sure if I didn't have time or if I just didn't hit the target there. Either way, it certainly wasn't a hit. And there we go. Oh no, a revolving door! That is perhaps his silliest escape ever. At least the saucer's quiet this time. But that certainly isn't. And skull-shaped mushroom cloud. And end credits. So yeah, this is the end of Mega Man 4. My main memory of beating Mega Man 4 as a kid was just that it took me a long time to do it, because I did not actually own Mega Man 4 for a long time. Instead, I kept renting it from the local video rental. Now, all you young kids out there with your Netflix and your GameFly, you didn't get to keep it as long as you wanted. There was a strict 3-day policy on it. And yeah, so I kept having to rent it in bursts of 3 days, and try my best to get past Wily Capsule. And this was also the first game that had 2 fortresses with no password to just get you to the second fortress. So it took me a while to figure out Wily Capsule. I remember when I finally beat it, I felt accomplished in finishing that off, but I was not happy to see how often they reused it. Mega Man 4, I do think, is one of the most underrated games in the series. It's a really fun one, very good and solid. I like this one. Definitely higher up in my rating of order of games I like. Probably comes in right behind 3. My overall favorite is still 9, though. But, I mean, really, the classic series in its entirety is fun. I enjoy all of it. And Roll and Rush come to greet us at the train as we dynamically jump off and sepia tone. And more credits. You are a cornering jerk. I like you, but you really need to work on your attacks. I feel like I'm onto something with you, but heck if I can actually pin it down. Now I've got your power. Punch. Your stage is evil. Your stage has some kind of creepy music, actually. The terror of nostalgia! Spoilers, Wily did it! Seriously, I kind of have the theory that Skullman was made by Cossack just to try and tip people off as to, hint hint, Skulls, Wily did this. I mean, he is the last of the Dr. Cossack numbers. At least if those were going in numerical order, I think they were. I mean, yeah, his number is 32. That would be 8 times 4, so that would work out. And thank you for telling us the company there, Eddie. So, yeah, that's the ending of Mega Man 4. There were a few outtakes to be had during this battle, though, so enjoy. There we go, there's a hit. And there's a hit going the other way. And you don't have too long to actually aim at him. Yeah, like that took too long. just a few more hits. Yeah, I'm not gonna have time to hit him that one. Had to try. You jerk! You can use charge shots to make this battle go... Really? And that's why teleporting bosses are cheap. And so we come to the end of Mega Man 4, with one final battle against Dr. Wily. And, though he used his most annoying invention, he hasn't quite perfected it just yet. I give Skull Castle Stage 4 a 2 out of 10. I considered giving it a 3, but there just didn't feel like there was enough there to justify it. There's really not much to the stage itself, and for a Wily Capsule fight, this one is fairly simple. The shots are always the same type, rather than him having a few different shot patterns at his disposal, and all it really does is launch directly at you. Pretty simple to dodge. Thus, it's just a matter of keeping an eye on both the incoming shot and that brief flash of where Wily's hiding. Basically, the main things that give it even an extra point of difficulty at all are the fact that he can show up right in front of you sometimes to practically telefrag you, and that you do have limited ammo for dealing with him. Miss too many shots and you're doomed to just let him finish you off. At least, unlike Mega Man 2, this stage does provide you with the endworms for a farming opportunity if need be. Overall, though, if you take your time, this isn't a particularly difficult fight once you know how it works. And thus, we bring Mega Man 4 to a close with a 2 out of 10. So with that, that's all for this one. Mega Man 4 is complete, and another project is finished. It's definitely one of the more underrated games in the series, so it's nice coming back to this one. Mega Man 4? It's probably the one that I have some of the strongest memories of playing as a kid. For now, though, it's time for me to relax a little. Yeah, just a little. I'm probably going to go on a week break, at least as far as posting things goes, but I may go ahead and start work on recording some of the next project just to see how things go there, how editing's going to be, things like that. For now, though, thank you very much for watching, I hope you enjoyed the series, and I shall see you again next time with a new project. Until then, fare thee well.